Rena. The real enemy. You're 26 years old, you have a degree, you have a matric, you have something. And you know what? Every morning you wake up and you go nowhere. Not because you're lazy, not because you don't want it badly enough, not because you didn't try, but because the system looked you in the eye and said, "We will take care of you." They were lying. They were always lying. 60%, 60% of young South Africans are unemployed. Don't let that number just go over your head. Sit in it. We've become so accustomed to it, we actually just build it into our thought process. That's not just a stat. That's your cousin, that's your neighbor's son, that's the girl who matriculated top of the class and is now selling Vetkoek on the corner because there's nothing else. That's an entire generation discarded before it even started. And then you want to talk about the Zimbabwean running the spaza shop. That man arrived with nothing, no connections, no safety net, no government behind him. He woke up before most of us and he built something in a country that doesn't even claim him. Don't be angry at him. Let me ask you something nobody in Parliament wants to ask. Who gave your municipal's infrastructure tender to an ANC fellow with a grade 10 and a party membership card? Who looted the NSFAS cards, the money earmarked to keep your child in university? Who built RDP houses with no foundations, pocketed the difference, and then they call it service delivery? Who's been running this country for the last 30 years and they still point to 1994 every time you ask, what about the potholes? It's not the Mozambican, it's not the Malawian, not the Nigerian, and certainly not the Somalian behind the till. It's the man in the Italian fancy suit with the government salary, with the blue light convoy, with that offshore account. And he's got your vote folded neatly in his suit pocket. You've been handed an enemy small enough to attack, so you never go looking for the one who actually robbed you. Your rage is not the problem. Rage is information. Rage is your soul telling you something is wrong. The problem is, where is the rage landing? A foreign national didn't design your curriculum to produce workers instead of thinkers. A foreign national didn't sell your Eskom to ANC buddies who couldn't even run a tuck shop. A foreign national didn't sign off on a budget that built a mansion in Nkandla while you had no clinic, no medication. That was done by people who speak your language, who sing your songs at rallies, who wear your culture like a costume every election year and then they disappear. But here's what they never tell you, and this is the part that keeps me standing. You are not what was done to you. Every generation here that was supposed to be broken, it wasn't. Every mother who raised a child, and he keeps on getting stronger. We started a business from a garage, from a phone, from sheer refusal to quit. That is your bloodline. That is where you come from. This country, our great South Africa, was not built by government. It was built by people. Ordinary, unglamorous, uncelebrated people who showed up when everybody said, don't bother. The spaza shop owner you resent, he learned that from us. He learned hustle from watching us survive. We as South Africans are the blueprint. We just forgot it. So here's your assignment. Stop waiting for government that was never coming. Start building like no one is coming to save you, because no one is. And that is actually the most liberating thing I could tell you today. You don't need permission. You don't need their grant. You don't need their tender. You don't need their validation. You need your hands, your mind, your community, and the audacity to begin. The real enemy doesn't want you to know that, because a person who knows his own power doesn't burn down his neighbor's shop. He builds his own. There is an election this year. Vote properly. Go out, be the man, be the woman in the arena. Have a great day.